regardless of what some may think, going into leadership for nurses is not a journey for the weak. Despite the fact that this is a Monday through Friday gig, which it rarely is actually, in reality, this job comes with a toll. And when you're on this journey and you are being tried and tested, you need to have something to hold on to. And so that thing is usually what we call the why. So are you just starting out? Fantastic. Let's make sure we lay some groundwork. Or have you been doing this for a while and you're losing a little bit of steam? You're feeling a little lost? Well, finding your why is the perfect way to rekindle that passion and what got you into this job in the first place. So wherever you are in your journey, if you have not taken the step to identify what your why is, you need to stop right now and do this exercise, because this is going to help keep you in the game, keep you from burning out, and keep you engaged.
I'm Teresa.
And I'm Cindy.
We are both master's prepared nurse leaders that our skills were forged in an actual dumpster fire of mistakes with minimal support and guidance. We don't want you to learn that same way. We are now on our journey to elevate nurse leaders to create dynamic, high-performing, cohesive teams that will help improve patient outcomes and create your happy staff.
Yes, exactly. So why should you know your why? Let's talk about that for a minute. So knowing your why will help you get through the hard days when you feel like giving up. It's something that you might be able to hold on to. Why did I go into this in the first place? And if the reason you went into this in the first place was because someone told you it was going to be an easy Monday through Friday gig, that's probably not a good reason to be in leadership.
I think that.
So you might want to go rethink your life choices at that point. Finding your why is going to help you make decisions. Whenever you're put in a situation where you have to make a hard decision, knowing your why is going to help give you direction on how to make that decision. It will help you align with your team's vision and their vision, or your vision and their vision. It helps you kind of come together to create a shared vision together. And it can help if your staff feel that passion from your why. That is going to be motivating to them. It's going to show up. They're going to hear it in your voice. They're going to buy in and they're going to want to follow you. So keep listening, because we're going to walk you through 4 steps that are going to help you come up with your own personal why or mission, or the reason that you are showing up in the world today as a nurse leader.
Yep, exactly. So first thing you want to do is you're going to need to take some time to kind of reflect on your past, what motivated you to go into leadership in the first place. Or if you're not there, what's motivating you to enter it? Like what is it about leadership that draws you?
And make sure it's not because it's a Monday through Friday job, because you will be sorely disappointed.
Or that you'll get rich because...
Oh, yeah. You're not going to get paid much more to be a nurse leader than you as a bedside nurse. You're not going to get an easy job. It's not going to be easier by any means. So you should probably have a bigger reason for why you want to go into nurse leadership than those things.
Yeah, probably. Is there a moment in your past where you knew you had the potential to lead? Like that little thing where someone noticed something in you, or you noticed something in you. What was that? And how did it feel? What did that bring into you? Think of a time when you really felt fulfilled in your job. What happened? What were those experiences? These are emotional moments that create you. Mm-hmm. They become the core direction of how you got there. Think of a time that you really felt fulfilled at your job. What happened? Have there been other days that you felt really big joy? Like, what did that look like?
And is there a common theme between those? Have you had multiple of them? And what's the thing that ties them together?
Exactly. Like, what is that thread that keeps drawing me in? It's very similar to values, as you'll see in our other video, but it's different. Values are slightly different than your why, and we're going to kind of continue to go through that. But you do need to know your values in order to help you identify your why. So go check out our other video. But let's resume. One other thing you can do is, what are some traits that others have noticed about you that makes you a great leader and stands out to them?
Yeah, if you guys have ever heard of a man named Simon Sinek, he's kind of famous. He wrote a book called How to Find Your Why. And one of his statements is, if you can't figure out what your why is, go ask your friends why they're friends with you and what it is that keeps drawing them back into being around you. And that is going to be a good clue. Step 2 is evaluate what your strengths are. What are the parts of the job that come easy to you, that you look forward to doing? We all have parts of our job that we like doing, and we all have parts of our job that we'll procrastinate and put on the back burner for days or weeks or months because we hate doing it.
Yep.
AKA schedules. I hate them. But that's why I hire people to do them for me. Or I recruit other people to do them for me.
Oh,
What are the top skills that you feel make you a good leader? What does your team say about you when you ask for their feedback? Are you not asking for their feedback? Oh, whoops. You better go back and do that.
So
Probably should go watch our video about how to do one-to-one so that you figure out how to engage with your staff and ask them for feedback. But when you do that, what are your staff saying about you? What is it that you're doing that they like about you? That's going to be a big clue in how you figure out what your why is. So evaluate your strengths was number 2.
So number 3, step 3 is, what would you do for free?
Not much.
If you won the lottery and didn't work, what would you spend your time doing? It's a really good question to pause and think about, because what is that thing?
Yeah. What would you do if you won the lottery?
I would actually still work part-time. I do actually really like being
Same. I know. We're so lame.
I know.
I like
But
taking
I
care of
definitely
patients.
want to only work part-time. I don't want to feel like I have to go, or if I don't feel like the place I'm working with is in alignment with certain things, that I don't have to kind of work so hard to get to that point. But that's beside the point. Does it align? Do these things all align with what you're doing right now? Like, that's right. Are the elements of your job that you would do for free, or that you do for free when you probably shouldn't be doing them for free?
AKA mentoring, educating, helping others. When your family member calls you and says, "Hey, what's this rash on my arm?"
No.
Or how do I figure out what I want to do with vital signs? Or how do I talk to patients? You're doing them already. So, think about what are those things you're already doing and giving away your free labor anyway. And
Like
what does that look like?
mentoring, even.
Yes.
Taking time out of your life to mentor someone. Is that something you're really liking doing? Pay attention to those things, helping others in some way. These are those things that will pop up consistently throughout your life, and you'll see a trend. Even when you're younger, they might have consistently been like there and throughout. These are me, like seeds or whatever.
Little sparks.
Yeah.
Here we go. Sparking.
I love it. But that's step 2, evaluating your strengths from what Cindy said. And then what would you do for free is step 3.
Yep.
So moving on to step 4.
Step 4 is put it down in a statement that we're going to call your personal mission statement. So you're going to take all of these strengths, all these passions, maybe some of your core values and your vision of what it is that fill your cup. And you're going to write that out in one statement. I wake up every day so that I can blah, 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 blah. And that should say something about what it is that you are living this life for. What is your purpose? And that purpose should be pretty similar no matter what job you're doing. But hopefully your job is going to align with whatever that mission is. So if you need help with this, you might consider working with a friend or a mentor, or you could even use an AI tool like ChatGPT or Copilot. If it feels right, whatever it comes up with, hold on to it. Don't just take it for face value, though. ChatGPT is not infallible. So you don't want to just accept it, whatever it says. You need to make sure that it hits that spot in your heart when you're like, "Ooh, that's it. That feels right."
Right. There is a moment that I had a few years ago, and this helped me realize what it was. My sister was in the hospital for whatever reason, and one of her friends said something, and they said, "I just love the presence of your sister." And it made me realize that what I often bring can be calmness or peace, even though I'm not actually calm.
You've got that like chaotic, like I can handle a firestorm calmly, but if
If it goes sideways, I'm in your corner.
yes, but then maybe like if your coffee spills, then maybe you have a meltdown about that. But you can handle the crazy shit in the fire.
Yeah. The little things, I'm off the edge. Anyways, a word of caution. It is possible that when you do this exercise, you might find that you are not aligned with your why at all. But don't fret. It's a gift.
Yep.
Because now you have information. You can take this information and develop a a space where you are. You can communicate to the leadership. It can maybe even mean that maybe this isn't the right journey for you, and you're realizing that maybe the path is different for you, that maybe leadership isn't, but informatics really is important to you, or education really matters more to you, and you want to go that route. And
Yeah.
then maybe, who knows, maybe you'll develop into something else and be a huge asset still to our field as nurses, but now it's in alignment with you, and your fulfillment and happy is better for everyone.
Yeah, when you feel that passion and when you feel like I'm doing this for a reason and it's bigger than myself, that is going to keep you showing up every day. It's going to keep you from burning out and really help you be successful. And when you feel successful, the people around you are going to feel successful too, especially when you're in leadership.
So true.
So if you enjoyed this, thanks for listening. Like and subscribe if you don't want to miss any more of our great tips and trips for new nurse leaders. And don't forget to check out our other video about how to identify your values. And then we have another video coming up shortly about how to align your values with your team. And you're going to want to listen up to that too, because that's also another important step on the progression of how we really align with what's important to us with our teams and the organization that we're working for. So thanks again.
Bye.